welcome back. So far we have 2 victories, and if we win 1 more we can finally get some gold cards in our deck. Pretty excited and looking forward to that. This is quite alright as a hand. The card that makes this hand keepable and pretty good is the Lanova Elf, and we have the right mana for that. If they kill it, that's pretty bad, but if not, we have the option to play the Imperious Perfect directly. And if they kill it, we have like also some good follow-ups. Alright, so I would just go for it. Probably he will just get destroyed. That is pretty bad if it happens. Otherwise we can also go like white. No, we try. I think he gets destroyed, but still, I think this is the best option we have, because then we can spawn if it doesn't get destroyed like every time, like a 2/12 for just 1 mana. This is pretty strong. Oh, and they are maybe also on Elves. But they destroy our nice guy. Okay, but now we have the option to just play this guy and this, and it will get stronger and stronger every time. So this needs to be removed, and we have it once more. So let's see. Alright, Phyrexian Arena, pretty strong card as well. Here we have some options, but I guess the best option by far is to play this one out and go white and then swing in for lethal here. And this is a showcase of, yeah, this card is pretty strong for sure. And they have the card advantage, but if they have no board wipe or something, then we are in a good shape. And it doesn't look like they have, so this card here will be pretty devastating. But we need to be careful because they have still 2 mana up. No, they don't, and we get rid of our last and so much relevant card anymore. And now we can swing in for lethal. Nearly lethal, not really lethal. Alright, just attacking with everything. And our opponent has enough, and yeah, we won. So, this is pretty cool. So now we can add some gold cards. So let's just right now jump into the deck building, and yeah, actually we have some cool options for elves. Oh, and we got like a booster. Maybe we open this one. And if it's an elf, maybe we can include it. It's a good card though, getting all the elf specs back, but yeah, we don't need this at the moment. So, going to our deck, I think the first change I would make is to remove this card. Even though it's quite nice and it helps, it's always pretty hard to set up. So for this we have like 2 options that are pretty good. This one, Tyva. I really like him because he can give our board, it's kind of a small creative behemoth. Or the other option would have been the new card. I don't think I have it right now, so would be the Champion of Perfect. This is also pretty good because this card can go nuts, and all the next draws are pretty strong as well. I go for Tyva because it has Indestructible, and sometimes this is pretty helpful. But probably this one will be our next card to craft. Alright, I'm just crafting. Yeah, don't craft it now, but this is our change so far. So let's jump into the game and see if we can play a little bit of Tyva right now. Yeah, so as you might know, there are some other strong cards. For example, there's a card that makes all our board indestructible, which is pretty strong against board wipes, and it has flash. But I think Tyva is just better in closing the game. Yeah, unfortunately this is not keepable. We get a bit punished for not having the right mana here. Otherwise it would be good, but yeah, no green mana. I don't think this is a good thing to start. Alright, and here we remove the Bitter Triumph. Reason for this is the better card at the beginning, because not so many creatures are stronger than 3/3, and this is especially good against the enchantment deck. So let's see. I think this might be a control deck. The reason for that is most of the time I'm just looking at the character, what they have. Sometimes it's a little bit tricked, but not so much. So yeah, this is black. Seems like a control deck. We have two options here. I actually go for Elves and go with this one, because if they have black and some removals, we can get it back here with this card, and otherwise if they destroy this one we don't have any value return. So yeah, let's see. If they don't remove it, what I should probably do, okay, know where to run, yeah, then it's also fine for us, and they remove definitely the wrong card. So let's just see how we can punish them for that. I guess we just attack here only. We get like a small advantage back, but not too much. But the Imperial is perfect. If it survives, it's pretty strong. Yeah, but this is a problem if you mulligan. Like, our opponent is so much ahead on cards so far. So, and we have not too much pressure, but let's see. Okay, so here we just attack with this guy and keeping the Imperious Perfect back for getting more elves in the process. Also definitely an argument to put in 3 more damage, but if we really want to win this game, I think we need to go white, because they will definitely show us some removal or creature spells every turn. Okay. Interesting, but then this card is even better, because we don't lose much life and gain some life back. This is pretty strong. So let's get another elf, get some life, and keep it going. Alright, this is super strong. One of the best top decks we can have, except of Tyva maybe. And then we attack with these guys. And now they need a board wipe, otherwise we just win. Or some unfair life loss. Alright. We could have forced here with this attack that they need to block. Actually, this would be pretty strong, but let's see. Because this is a scary card. Yeah, definitely we missed lethal here, but not sure if we get punished for that. Let's see. Nope, no punishment, and we won. So, as I said, we add one more card, probably the probably to diversify it, I would add like the perfect that I showed you previously. Let's see, perfect, and it's much more interesting what we cut for that. I believe we don't need this guy so much, so yeah, we go down one on here and start again. Alright, this is again not keepable. So all the time if I see this, and we mulliganed in our last game as well, then I might consider removing one swamp and adding one green mana. Yeah, no chance we can keep this, so this is actually a game loss for sure, but we nevertheless try. I think we go something. If we want to win here, the only way is like we can go to 3 mana and stick some Obvious Perfects, and we get the mana, so let's see. Let's hope they don't remove this one, but I'm pretty sure they will. Because all the time they represent in black, it's pretty smart just to remove some cards. But they decided to play one of the strongest cards, I think, in the format. Moonshadow. Later in the channel we definitely play some Dimir and Moonshadow as well, because it's pretty cool and pretty strong. And I really like Kaito as well. Yeah, and there goes our only chance of winning the game. Pretty brutal. Alright. Still, if we draw one more card and it's a land, we have a game. But I guess our opponent is so much so much further on resources that we don't have a chance. Yeah, this is also a pretty cool elf to play. Also really good with the Moonshadows. Yeah, and this is where the game ends, unfortunately. Yeah, we can wait one more turn, but they are so much ahead. I don't think we have any chance to win anymore. They should definitely surveil here. That's what they're doing, I guess. Interesting decision. I think this was actually one. Alright, we have this card. We have some options now. We can play out this card, but I think we just wait, honestly. And have one, since we have one removal spell up, this is probably a bit stronger. And I guess their hand is just removal. Again, interesting attack, but not the best, honestly. Because they should definitely surveil here all the time. Trying to get rid of this one. Of course it's dangerous, because they can just mill one card and they are stronger. But I think it's still the right play, because we are so far behind that we need to catch up, and this is the strongest what we can do. Alright, let's see. Do they have one more? Okay, they're getting rid of their whole board. Also interesting. So now we try out this one. Probably too late, but let's see. And if we go back to our decision to put him away, probably that was wrong, because we could get way more life in the process, but they have like a full hand, and yeah, don't think we have any chance to win here. Okay, 2 more life left. This is a good card, but not good enough, and yeah, that's GG. But like, we got close to at least win. Or have a chance not to win. Okay, on to the next game.